My name is Shafika Al-Gumain. I want to contribute to the memory the 20 years after September 11. September 11 affected all of us, everybody in the United States and outside the United States, and especially the Arab people in the United States also affected us so hard. I was emotional as any American, as any citizen, dearly emotional and sincere to help, thinking to help in any way possible to find to help, and look to this, who done all this problem in the World Trade Center and elsewhere. So I try to find, maybe I can translate something. Anyway, I couldn't reach anywhere, but then I started, people started to make me think of myself and searching myself. So my landlord, after a week or maybe 3-4 days, she asked me to search my apartment. Anyway, somebody, maybe I thought somebody asked her, maybe because I was leaving. When she asked me to search my apartment or see my apartment, or what she said, whatever she said, I was living on the door of the building outside, close to the outside, and carrying my things and going to the class. And she said, okay. I said to her, okay, you can go into my apartment. You have the keys. And I don't know who she went with to search my apartment. I don't know. Maybe somebody else went with her. She didn't tell me. It's not supposed to be. Anyway, this is one thing, big thing. Another big thing, also my class teacher, she was just on my nose. She was, talking so loud into the class and against who are attacking us, who are doing this, and related to the Arab people, and I am an Arab American, of course. I feel that very bad on me, and she made the class all, the hatreds in the class so hard. It was on me. And this classmate by me, she started to yell at me directly. The teacher was busy there, also talking to the class, and this girl, she was talking to against me and by me, to my face. Anyway, I replied to her something, and then she just raised her voice more and more. What I've done. Anyway, I felt the whole class wants me out from the class, maybe, but I didn't stop the class. I kept going. I kept the class going. I didn't stop, never. And so even I tried to talk to the teacher and to have her understand, or to talk to her. She wouldn't even want to listen to me or talk to me. Anyway, and then I thought, oh, I may be asking to help what? To help what? If, they are suspicious of me. If I ask to help, they will maybe suspicious, the suspicion from me, so many things, and I don't know how to help. So anyway, my close friend, American girlfriend, she was married to an Arab guy in LA, Los Angeles, and I was in San Francisco. I was in San Diego. So she called me. She said, Shafika, she was married to this man, through love, and I know her. I know them very well. Shafika, my husband, the FBI just came and picked him up, and he stayed there maybe 2 days, questioning him. And her husband didn't like that. Anyway, he was just, he said, why they doing this to me? So he went home and he tried just to take his clothes and his passport and leave the country back to his home, to his country. And then after a while, he went there back to his own job. He has a good job in his government there. He was, but he came here to do higher education, and then they get to know each other, and they got married. She's my close friend. She was asking me about everything and anything, and about him as an Arab man. I said, I think he's a good man. He's good looking, and so on. But then the September 11 destroyed their marriage. Anyway, this is it hurt me also and hurt her, and she didn't get married anymore after him, and she wanted a child very bad, and I'm still sad about her, what happened to her. She didn't have a child, she didn't have a husband. After all, he called her to go, he was calling, they calling each other. He asked her to go to Morocco, then he's from there, and she couldn't go. She went there and she stayed 3 months, and she came back with pictures and so on, and she said, I can't stay there because I have fear. My job, she's an English teacher, and everything else. She said, my mother, my father, my life here, she said, I can't go there. And he refused to come back. He refused completely to come back. Anyway, this is another big thing. When the Iraq war started, I was very emotional also about the Iraq war, war on Iraq. The Iraq, I know Iraq very well. I used to go there when I was in Yemen several times. I went there because of women, Arab women, coordinators, and helping each other to improve women's life and women, work and education, and to improve democratization and so on between Iraq and Yemen, work. an economy, women economy and jobs and everything. And so that's affected me so hard, and I thought, why, are we going to Iraq, war in Iraq? They're just useless. Nothing happened. Why Iraq? And this a lot of protests in San Diego and LA, and I was I like that, and I was against the war on Iraq. Why war in Iraq, and why war on Afghanistan even? We're supposed to find the wrong people everywhere and anywhere, without destroying countries, without destroying people's life and homes. I get very emotional when I was looking to attacking people, some people's home and livelihood in Iraq, and also going to home with over women in Iraq and families, opening the doors, and I was just like in a war, like I was with them, completely with them there. And I said, these soldiers came back with ADE and sickness sometimes, and I'm just like with them, like them now. Especially, I still have this emotion come to me and get sick sometimes. I cry over very little things. I cry now. So, and one time, during this Iraq war, there's 1 month. First 1 month, this classmate, she told me, I was also teaching Arabic for this college students who are taking Arabic. I was tutoring them. And this guy told me, an American student told me, no, you can go back to Iraq. We liberated Iraq now and democratized it. So you can go back now. You don't have to stay here. I said, okay now. All right. Later on, somebody from this also police follow up my son to our apartment where we were living in San Diego, and they were searching his car all over for an hour. This is my story. I don't like to destroy people's life and homes and countries. And please help my country, Yemen. Also, don't send the weapon to these dictators in the Arab Gulf and Saudi Arabia to destroy my country, Yemen, and have the country give weapon to people of Yemen to fight each other and kill each other, and grouping, and have to divide the country, the groups, not by a country. We want a united country, and we want to stop the war and the weapon from going to Houthi and Iran interference, and those also from the Emirates from interfering in our country, Yemen. Please help us, and President Biden will. Thank you.